I'm Ashley Zaboral, counselor at Caldwell High School, and it's really important for students to understand once you get to high school, things are a lot different. The state requires certain credits to graduate. You now have a thing called GPA, grade point average, that is being calculated every semester. And these are things that if you plan to go to college or a technical school are going to be very important for you. And so it's great to understand how that grade point average is calculated. I do want you to know that we've got all the grade level course books published here on our counselor page, and there's a great explanation of how you can go about figuring your grade point average as far as what classes count, what classes don't, how class rank is determined, all of that. So I'm going to give you a brief overview, but that's a great resource to look if you want further information. Once you get to high school, you're taking several classes. You're taking your core classes as well as certain required electives like 2 years of foreign language, fine art credits, and then electives that are just coming from what you're interested in pursuing. When we're looking at calculating GPA here at Caldwell High School, there are certain classes that do not factor into your GPA. These classes are any fine arts courses, band, art, theater, our PE and athletic classes, as well as certain local credits, like your senior year if you serve as an aide, or maybe you're doing a UIL academic study hall. Other classes that factor into your GPA can be weighted as 5.0 classes, or there are basic 4.0 classes. 5.0 classes consist of our core classes that are dual credit, AP, or honors level classes. These courses can contain more rigorous coursework, have a little higher demand, so those GPAs are what we call weighted, meaning that you can earn up to 5 points in that class, whereas all of our other courses, let's say our regular math, our regular English, our general electives, are 4.0 classes, meaning the highest points you can receive on that course is a 4.0. Once we look at a student's schedule, once we look at their coursework, we're able to calculate a GPA by getting rid of any classes that a student took in junior high, any fine arts, any PE athletics, or any local classes, and we're just looking at those grades that are left and determining if they're a 4.0 or 5.0 class. And again, if you look in your course book, it'll tell you exactly the formula, the math on how to do that if you want to be able to kind of calculate that yourself. Here at Caldwell High School, we calculate GPA and rank every semester. And so new transcripts are sent home at the conclusion of each semester with those updated numbers. So like I mentioned before, any classes you took in junior high, though you perhaps received high school credit for, those aren't going to calculate into your GPA. Your GPA and rank are going to be calculated by those qualifying courses you take in 9th through 12th grade. As far as our graduation honors, when we're recognizing salutatorian, valedictorian, those are determined by December of your senior year. That gives us time to make sure that everything is calculated correctly and name those students. And then at the conclusion of senior year, the absolute final GPA and rank will be sent home to each student as well as to students who are pursuing a post-secondary education. Grade point average can be kind of confusing and definitely new if you're coming into high school or have a student that's coming into high school. So we want you to know here at CHS that both of us counselors are more than happy to meet with any parents or students to discuss this process further and help you have a firm understanding of how a grade point average is calculated, as well as what maybe colleges or certain schools will be looking for in each student as you get closer to senior year into the admissions process. Brooke Fraley, the other Caldwell High School counselor, as well as my contact information are both accessible on the Caldwell High School Counselors Corner website. You can also call the high school and they will gladly get you in touch with either one of us to assist you in helping understand this further.